should be live now. Hello. Um, what you're seeing here is the closest embodiment to death I have experienced in Hytale. Yeah, I think we might have cooked a little too hard, boys. Yeah, yeah, I might have cooked a little too hard. I'm gonna see if I can just like, I wonder if it's saying that I'm like accessing something I'm not supposed to, but wait, what? Morning. Weird, it's like I'm hitting a chunk barrier. Weird. I broke it, boys. But good morning. Good morning. We're gonna. I gotta figure out what I did wrong, because everything was working fine last night after I fixed it, and then I might have. I cooked my chunks. I cooked my chunks a little hard. But morning nonetheless. We'll get to the programming after these short messages. Um. Uh. Wow, I can't think of like any sort of good reference of like Listerine. Ha! There you go. That's shiny and white. Last night I wasn't streaming. I was working on stuff, but yeah, actually cooked so hard the game's fried. Yep, yep, it is properly fried. God. Okay, question: do chunks exist this way? No. Okay, so I nuked the chunks. I nuked something. Oh boy. Then this is just like floating now. It doesn't want to like unfloat. So can I? Why aren't you floating? Why are you not float? Fine, you get your own window. There. Um. Yeah, we get to figure this out. Oh yeah, I say good morning like in a random point in the day just because I think it's funny. All right, I definitely fried something. What did I fry? So that worked for a total of 4 ticks. Um, what do we do? What did we do? It's still doing it on line 72. Hmm. Is he saying store is currently processing? Ensure you aren't calling it from a system. Calling it a store. Like I guess. Hmm. But saying that, but I'm on like line 72 here that I'm having problems. So what did I do? Is this also Java 72? I definitely cooked. I definitely cooked right out the gate. Yeah, it's this line that's it's hating me. So yeah, we're starting strong, boys. We're starting strong. Oh, I forgot I was on this window. Line 72. Does world just not exist? Should I just like check like if world? All right, we're gonna go to line one. Um, if I just do if world is null, or is there like a hmm? I mean, it's definitely firing for some, so I am doing something wrong. It's not a null pointer exception. That could be null, but I already checked for that up there. This won't be null if that's not null. Okay. Hmm. I done did something. I done did something real. I did something real bad right out the gate. This is a little frustrating. This isn't the first world I nuked either. I wonder. Hold on. Would my other world work then? I don't know. Let's try it. Let's try something because I would like this to possibly work. Oh, actually, no. That one's gonna crash because I don't have the right state data. Hmm. I should see if the chunk is loaded. Oh, wait. No, yeah. If it's equal, then I'll do not this. I guess I should do... Yeah. This is not the right way, but that's the right way for me. Um... Would that work? That'd be kind of dumb. Yep. Yeah, I've done that. Yep. I'm in a permanent Oppenheimer state. Oh, chat's not even on. Man, I just got home. I was very late to exist. So, I apologize. Let me get you guys popped out here. Gotta get chat over here. They're talking about Oppenheimer. They're having a good time. Better time than me right now. No, we'll be good. And then we're gonna go ahead and move that guy there. Okay, now my whole setup's all good to go. Well, until I select, you know, this guy. Whoop. Say hi, chat. Say hello. Chat's here. Hi, chat. There we go. Chat is alive and well. A little big, but alive and well. Yeah, it's really easy to nuke a world in this stage. But this is a weird one. It's like doing it from here. It's like the world isn't loading properly. No, there we go. There's chat. Hi, chat. Chat's doing great. Chat is doing great. Chat is doing great. Chat's having a good time. Hello, chat. So, all right. What did I do? Come on, we gotta get this going. So, it's saying like make sure you're not calling like from a store in a chicken tongue, but it's right here. Chicken tongue. Maybe it's like preloading the ticks or something. I mean, we wouldn't get this far, right? That'd be just weird. Not unheard of, I guess, but weird. Where is Hytale? Wait, what? Oh. Alright, there we go. I might have chat I might have permanently cooked. I might have permanently cooked the save. Which is fine. I'm not like really missing out on it. But I would have done cooked hard. Yeah, considering it's like struggling to load the world too. Oof. It's not a good time. The chunk loading is not a good time. So how are you guys doing? You guys having a good day? I'm alive. I drove like 2 hours to get back home, but we're good. Well, I think we have permanently fried our save. Alright, well, we gotta transfer all the assets over. Because I'm developing dangerously. Saves. I need a new save first. Is this one cooked too? Oh, we gotta see. Have I fried multiple saves? Because if I fried multiple saves, I think my code's the problem. It's probably the problem. But man, this is cooked. Oh, okay. This one I just get deleted, and that's fun. I never doubled in demoting too much anger. See, you're born again. Alright, let's see if our log has any tips about this one. Oh wait, no, this is not the same save. This one is... Oh, same problem. Wait, no, this is failed to decode. Yeah, this one I broke the codec in. Okay, okay. I know what I'm doing, I promise. That's why you don't develop mods in saves you want to keep. So we're gonna do a new world. Conduit Dev World 3. The fact that there's a third one is a little concerning, but we're here. And then we're gonna go over into saves. New World 1 was my previous one, and we're gonna just copy the mods folder over to this one. Yep, merge. Okay, we should be good. On Hynergy, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Hynergy sounds kind of the name kind of sounds sus. I haven't really looked into any other mods, honestly. I've been kind of just going in blind, if that makes sense. I kind of like doing it that way. Like when I was like making my space game, like I just prefer just doing it blind. You know, if I play other ones, then I get like too much influence from them, and I'm just like copying them. So, I don't know. That's just my preference. Okay. This mod works. Okay. Crew dudes are in. Do we got crystals? We got crystals. Let's go. I see that's like at a bad angle. We'll fix that later. Oh yeah, I gotta move that prefab. Okay. So, your boys. Your crew dudes. We got the wall. So, where are we? I want to see if... Not... F7? F7. Something tells me it has to do with things getting detected like between chunks or whatever. Oh yeah, that's still a problem. I forgot about that. So is this save not going to load now because I put something over a chunk? I'm assuming that's what I did. Is I got excited. I get very excited. Unfortunately, this time it's breaking my saves and sending me into Milk Halvawa. No, okay, we're good. Okay. Whatever that bug is, I'm sure it's not going to come back to bite me in the ass. Welcome, everybody. We have crude dudes. Yeah, they detect block changes. One thing I never actually tested. Okay, it doesn't help I didn't fix my piston code. We're going to do it on the side. One thing I'm wondering. It does detect getting pushed. Okay. Now, whether or not that is because my code for the piston is bad and I haven't updated it, is for me to find out later. So, but I do want to keep that functionality. So I might like encode the position rotation of this guy, so it like knows if it gets toyed with. But futurist problem. I guess one other thing is like, sorry, now I'm just over here testing. Piston, please push. Yeah, okay. So I think because of the replace mechanic, it clears that. So I might have messed up on some of the piston code, so I gotta fix it. The piston's not copying all the data it's supposed to, so I'll have to fix that. So today's stream, what are we here for? What are the beans? What are the bees' knees? Well, we are going to basically finish up the last of the conduit networks between these. You know, we at very minimum we want, okay, that is the right way. We want this thing to ping, pong, and do things. So we're gonna actually be working on 2 mods at the same time. The pistons are their own completely separate plugin. And the reason why I'm doing that, at least for this development, and technically the crew dudes are their own separate thing too, is I want to exercise the whole process of going from mod to whole process from going from mod to mod, I guess, right? To like to a platform. Platform is a better term. You know, I want to go between the two. Like I want to be like, okay, hey, we got this done. All right, this works. Cool. Well, what if you want to make your own piston or who knows what? Because there's a million and one things you can make. And the only way we're going to be able to do that is if we go ahead and build this. I do have to change some of this code. I realized it was bad, but that's just because I'm bad. Surprise! Along with some rotation logic, it'll be interesting. Because as Leicht was experimenting with, and we were kind of hypothesizing, the rotations don't make sense. Hopefully you can just like, we find a way where we can just like rotate stuff just off of the rotation ID and call it good. Like, hey, this is our default position, just like do the thing. I'll have to see. I'll have to see what that looks like. But I mean, I guess if we really want to test, we can just do north-south, right? Because that's like the direction this is built in. But yeah, Liked is already in the chat, just crying. Yep, the rotations suck to work with. In fact, I have a whole spreadsheet. What is this LibreOffice spreadsheet thing? LibreOffice calculus. Yeah. So I can just copy. Okay, hold. Can. Hello? Hello? Okay, there we go. Yeah, I don't care. If we go ahead and open the God Matrix. So we were kind of working on this when we were doing the cabling itself. Turns out this is going to be relevant because all these rotations are possible. In fact, even past 32 because there's 64 of them. If the yaw stays at 0, rotation seems to work. Okay, interesting. Yeah, well, I'm going to be rotating faces, so we get to figure out what's going on. I was thinking of just doing like you're saying like a matrix. Honestly, a matrix probably just makes sense. I'm just going to hard code it. It's bad. It's really bad, but if I hard code it, it'll just work, right? So basically, this whole sheet, all we need to care about is direction, really. Northwest, southeast. Oh wait, this doesn't seem right. This is if it's built for the north. Yeah, I'm gonna cry. Welcome, Matthew. Welcome back. I was late. You weren't late. I was late. Yeah, I'll take the blame for you. Do I need to set the rotation off of a different block anywhere? Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out. I can just remake this for how I'm supposed to do it because I'm going to probably be doing it wrong this whole time. But yeah, the interface between this guy and this guy, that's our goal. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm also procrastinating on this because this is fun. Yeah, only 6 outcomes. Yeah. Um, yeah, totally. I don't know. It's interesting because like I tech there's multiple rotations. That's the problem because in this case, right? Like this is the default position of this block, but if you had this block and you just rotated it, you know, 100 or whatever, any angle from here, then you get different outcomes. But then if you're rotating it from here, like you got the 4 angles here, it, yeah, it's gonna be great. I just need to get the information. I need to figure out how to just translate like, oh, this is the block face north or whatnot. So um yeah, that's gonna be fun. I mean, I already have I already have the code translated for the vertical face, so I just have to offset it by yeah, I already have the code for it when it's vertical, so I can just offset it when it comes out. Yeah, no, we don't want to place it in different angles. No, I just want to get the information for the, like, what face is where, basically. I just want to pull that information. So we might be able to just find that in the block info. Um, so, what I wanted to see, is this my decompiled? Yeah, I like this. This is my library of stuff. Um, looks like block face. And then, because I'm gonna have to redo some of my code, I'm just gonna yoink this. Um. Uh huh. Uh huh. Uh huh. Great. This is so useful. Because with the piston, I definitely half-assed it, and that's why it's occasionally breaking things. Oh, get context of gate state block face. Oh, this is the simulate interact with block. Okay. Yeah, I know we don't want that. So yeah. Matt, how do you have 7 outcomes? There's like 32. Well, 24 technically. But there's basically 32 outcomes. Not fun comes. 64? Um I don't know if there's like I don't know if there's like a get rotation or something that we can do for I guess there's like model rotation, right? Um like block rotation? Block rotation util? I don't remember. I don't know if this is any good. Mm-hmm. 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 Oh wait, what? Oh, this is the rotations. Oh wait, here we go. This is public int get rotation int rotation. And this is the index of rotate. Is this how they're storing this? Wait, it's snowing in Florida? Dude, we're like almost dying over here. Dandelion, you would be right if there wasn't another like 40. Because there's like allegedly 40 rotations. Just how they have it set up. Um, and I'll take a look here in a second. Like, I want to see if I can possibly figure this out. Um, I'm just curious about some of this code. Rotation executor 0. Oh, these are just like. Oh wait, these are. Oh, okay, interesting. Um, And you could rotate fillers. That's weird, actually. I don't want to know. Yeah, the planet's freezing. Definitely. Um, so you're returning the index. What is this index? Well, that's not helpful. Well, how are you getting the rotation? In rotation.yaw.add this rotate. What? This is definitely something above me. um, no, this is a class. This is a prefab rotation. Oh, I'm over here like what? Um, no, that makes more sense. Um, rotation tuples though, I think this is just like storing rotation information and then an index. Um, is it? I don't know. This is way above me. Kenya's having tornadoes. All right, the world's ending. I think I think the world is actually ending. Oh, get rotation or set. Is there like a set rotation function? Like a set. Yeah, I think we had set rotations function somewhere. With a vector 3i preferably. Preferably something to do with blocks. Configurable instance block. Huh? This takes a float. Noted that you exist. Um. Yeah, it'd be too easy, wouldn't it? That'd be way too easy. Unless that's something to do with like instance. No, instance block can't be. I don't think that's what we want. Ah, this is annoying. Unless we have like the rotate. What was it called? Double pipe? The variant rotation protocol. Oh, this is how they calculate it? Um, okay. Okay. You think this would actually do something? And this is all the rotations. This is how many lines? 46. Yeah, 64 rotations. Okay. So there are. Oh wow! So they actually use all of them, all 64 indices. Really? That's three times. I guess that does end up mathing out because we got some duplexes, doubles, duplicates. Yeah, that's the word. Yeah, I'm definitely holding up. Um. Oh man. Okay, so rotation tuples, right? What functions do you have? Am I able to just say like translate or something? Um, return values at index. Okay. Um, so this is a new rotation tuple with an array of all the rotations. So, no, this is an array of rotation tuples. Oh, okay. So am I able to like... Okay, we can rotate a vector 3 by this. So we might be able to... Is there a vector 3i variant? If not, I could just round it or whatever. Okay, let's try that. What? Oh my god, that's crazy. Matthew and Danny, you guys compliment each other. Yeah, it's been nutty outside, that's for sure. Oh, yeah, if it's base 4. Yeah, that makes sense. It's just interesting how it ends up with 60. Yeah, that's like unusually convenient. Like somebody over at Hytale was like hyper nerding out over that, and I'm okay with it because I love that solution. That's the solution that would make my brain very happy. Um, Good to know this is a thing because I'm gonna need this for a lot, a lot. Okay, so we can just rotate based on rotation tuple. So this is static. This is static. Well, it says empty array. Values. No, values are static. Okay. Okay, this makes sense. So then we can do... Okay, we're going to test this because I would like this to work and this will make all of my life so much easier. Oh, was it win 4? Yeah. Like, unironically, this is like monumental. So if we go to the crude dude ticking system, because I have this and this works, but is bad. So where did I even get this? Where am I calling you? There. Okay. So let's see if we can get this working. So, cause it's gonna yell at me. Yeah, we got. So target position equals a new. Okay, we are gonna get vector 3D and then take care of it. So rotation tuple dot get rotation. No, get index, right? Because it's gonna get from the values. Then we're going to get our boys. Where's our crude dude? Where's the dude? I think we get rotation from block state. No. What was I thinking? I think Chunk Util then has that, right? No. Alright, it's world. When in doubt, use your world. Get block rotation index, and then X, Y, Z. Alright, so this is our rotation. Then we rotate. And then we create a vector 3D from a vector 3i. And I completely forgot already what I was doing. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, okay. This dude dot target position. And this isn't gonna work, is it? Oh. You can't do it from a... What? Oh, you need a vector 3i. Oh, you make my life so much easier. This is already made for me. It's like the game knows. What? What does this button possibly do? That was the dumbest thing, IntelliJ, you could have possibly done. No, you take a vector 3D, yeah. Well, can I, like, do dots to... Wow, okay. Yep. Yep, I'm doing great. This... In theory, this should work. And this is a really simple, like, test case. Because this default target position should be... Should be up. Because we defaulted creating our crude dude in the upwards position. We're gonna go over here to mods and alright. One of these windows is Hytale. Here we go. Alright, I'm hoping this works. Yeah, Dracus, I can see your chats. Oh, is this frozen? Hold on. No, it's not frozen. Yeah, it should be in... No. Oh, look at that. Top fans. I thought this... Maybe this is in live mode. Oh no, here we go. Sorry, we should be in live mode. Okay, there we go. All of your contributions are necessary to my... I don't know, my ego or something. You know, the more chat goes, the more monkeys are, like, bouncing in my head. And I saw you in top chat, but I switched you over. MK is lying. MK has literally everyone muted. I'm kidding. I don't mean to bait. MK is super nice. Yes, Matt, I could see you the whole time. Your chat is literally on stream. You should know, like, when you're chatting. Please load. No way we nuked another world. Bruh. God damn it, we nuked another world. I should probably fix this, shouldn't I? I should probably fix this. I'm gonna have to fix it. Do I want to fix it? No. Not at all. I didn't want to begin to diagnose this. Everybody please send your prayers to Milk Havala. Okay. Valhalla. Wow, why was I saying that backwards? We're gonna do the crazy reset, and we're gonna go to saves, go to this one, go to universe, go to worlds, and then we're just going to do that, and then we're gonna go to us, and I don't know what this is, but it's gone. And yeah, we're gonna just launch Hytale again like nothing happened. Florida's snow came in early. I'm sorry about the flashbang, guys. I'm so sorry. I don't know what I did to nuke it. I think I'm accessing, I think my tick system's running too fast. Like I think it's running before the chunks are loaded. Or it's like accessing chunks that aren't loaded. I'll test it right now. Yeah, sorry about flashbang, you guys. I'm trying to get this to work. I don't know what I did. I know I did something wrong. And hi, Polly. Oh, look at that. See, world's fine. See? Nothing was broken. See, look at that. See, nothing happened. At all. I think it's because it's going across chunks. I think that's why, but let's see if this works. So, this should work. It didn't. Alright, which way did this go? Wait, what? Okay, you're working. Huh? ¿Por qué? You're really not detecting? Oh, that's annoying, man. Hmm. Wait, what? Whoops. Matt, you always wanted a bomb, man. You know? No, I guarantee it's probably just because it's going across chunks, so I can fix that. But isn't that what you wanted me to just like nuke entire planets? Yeah, it's a rude crew, dude. How rude, man. Um, this dude dot default targeting position is vector 3i dot up. Uh-huh. And then this is in world level. And this should be, yeah, it's world level. So what is going on? Oh, I'm dumb. I'm stupid. Yeah, I never did this. So I was detecting some like random position on the planet. There we go. The fundamentals, boys. Copy and paste. Copy and paste. So that was just my bad. Then we're gonna go over to mods and paste. And we should be fine. But bias, I'm debating. I think the source itself, um, I don't always read stuff in chat. Yeah, that's right, but sometimes I do. I don't know. The source, I'm kind of like on releasing. So yeah, I need an exclamation point Discord. Okay, this should be fixed now. Oh, wait, this works right away. If this works right away, this is gonna be so nice. Hold on, I know how to test. All right, we're gonna create a little chain here that tests every angle. All right, does this work? Hey, it's working. Let's go. We got infinite cube. If you didn't know what was going on, you'd be very concerned. It's actually working a lot better now too. I think that code was just a little faster. Nice. Cool. Okay. That was simple. So the chunk thing. All right, let's figure out what's going on with the chunks, because that's gonna drive me nuts a little bit. We'll see if we can fix it real quick. I just need to find a chunk border. All right, so we're well within. Hold on. Yeah, we're well within the chunk border, right? So like even if I like set up a bunch of stuff, have a couple that are detecting, some that aren't, some that are detecting the sky, which this one actually might be the case. So in theory, if this crashes, I'm just terrible. But if it doesn't, it's just a chunk border issue. So yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I know if I open source it, there's gonna be a lot. Okay, this loads. So it is a chunk thing. So where am I? We must ask. Where is the chunk difference? Um, what am I? Why am I hitting F4? So, well, I hope you can feel less crepicus. So let's see. Well, we have it here, right? Like, are we not doing this? Should I? Can I get block type from here? I can. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and sub this out. And clearly this just doesn't work. So if the chunk in memory, right? If the chunk's not in memory, this should null. Yeah, if chunk's not in memory, right? Oh no, this should be target pos dot. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Right, so then this should error out and not do anything if the chunk's not loaded. Definitely making sure things are chunk safe is like pretty important. And actually, this should fix our other save that I... No, because I already reset it. Yeah, this should fix our nuke save. So let's go to the chunk border. Get our chunk. Gee, nice chunk. There it is. Alright, here, yep. So then we'll do a couple empty ones. And then whatever. We'll do all sorts of stuff, right? Like this 100% should break because I was not being chunk safe, which again is very important. So we should see if this works. How'd you guys like the thumbnail? Was it a little ridiculous? It's just ominous as hell. It's just like observe. It's not actually like fancy observe. It's more like Big Brother observe. Okay, didn't nuke. I think that was actually it. It's just we weren't checking for if the chunk was loaded. So it was already ticking before the chunks loaded. And we're going to find out real fast that this was actually the problem. So yeah, this is working. What? This is insane. This right here working is insane. How I have it coded, it shouldn't. Not that it shouldn't, but I didn't think you could. So, wait, what? That's weird. Mileage does vary, because I didn't assume chunk safety, and here we are. This works now? No, it doesn't. Why do you work? So, I have a 5-tick delay on... Not delay, but it holds like its position for 5 ticks, so usually they like overlap cycles and then they stop working. The fact that this is continuing to work is very strange. Okay, I'm not gonna think about it. And then our cube here, our cube of dudes, our dude cube is alive, so we'll let him do his thing. So, all right, we have a bunch of stuff. So chunk safety, it's a principle, right? If you have chunk A and you have chunk B, right? So these are 32 by 32 blocks inside of, you know, world space, right? We have our whole world and we have 2 chunks. Most things aren't going to do anything if they're inside of a chunk that is not loaded. Like most things. Some things will, depending on your ticking system or how you're like accessing information. But generally, the biggest problem you're going to find is, let's say I have a block inside, like this little pixel right... Wait a minute, these aren't... Oh no, that's an outline. So this little pixel right here wants to interact with this one, right? This block in this hypothetical chunk, which is actually 2 scale, wants to access something from this chunk. Well, if this chunk here isn't loaded, this thing can't grab that information because the world itself hasn't... It doesn't know what's over here. And if it's still loading that chunk, or if that chunk's not loaded, or even generated at all, it doesn't exist, it'll just break. Yeah, part of your system isn't loaded. So if you're trying to access information that's not loaded, it likes to break, as we found out with a effectively nuclear bomb. So yeah, that is so pretty. I love how the crystals look. Yep, and things as you saw, we saw Milk Valhalla. we died very we killed our server very hard. So okay, good to know that that's how you can translate bases and positions. I actually really like that we did that little thing and just fixed that right away. Because A, this right here, I don't have to think about. But B, this right here, which is wrong, it just go away. Nobody cares. Oh yeah, and I should probably actually no, this doesn't store any information, does it? Yeah, this doesn't store any information, so cloning doesn't really do anything. So I guess this should just return. Well, yeah, I guess you can't really clone it, but I guess I'll just send a new. I guess I'll just send a new one. There. Yeah, no, I'm really glad I just found that. So for anybody who's like trying to like learn and follow along, um, if you go to rotation tuple.get, and you feed an index, it'll directly give you the rotations needed to rotate any vector into any other one, so it's a relative to the block, basically, in world space. So for our crude dude, the default angle, because when we place a crude dude in our world, right? This is the default like position. This is how I built the crude dude, is facing up, and that's just because of the double pipe rotation. Because I like how it places. I think I have to figure out how to set off the new thing. Well, that's a great thing about vectors. I don't have to think about it. So it just rotates it. It rotates it and does everything just fine. Why is system its own component? I'm sure there's a reason. I don't know what that reason is, but I'm sure there is one. I have no idea what the reason is for that. So, because this is our default vector, like pointing upwards, when we rotate this, this is all stored somewhere in the game. And instead of like trying to map it out manually, this is the same system it uses to rotate things. What about a rotator dude block? Yeah, we can have a rotator dude. A dude who rotates things. A dude who rotates dudes. That'd be interesting. I do have to work on my piston code a bit because it is because these dudes, they're not tracking position at all. So when I push a dude, you see how it like repulses? That's because it's getting replaced. But when it's replaced, it actually eliminates all the information that's inside of it, and I don't want that because, yes, on one hand, moving a dude and it pulsing would be cool. On the other hand, like, imagine if you had a couple of green crystals and a pink one. Well, I guess it would detect on all of these, right? If you had this going on, you only want the dude to detect when it changes from green to pink. I mean, maybe you don't. I do. Maybe you don't. I don't care. So I'm gonna tweak that mechanic for sure. That's on the piston side of things, though. So, oh yeah, like, did you actually like work on that? There we go. Ta-da! So, all right, we're gonna make a little casket for our dudes here, and then we're gonna move on. You have served your purpose, dude. Crew dude block. Okay. Kind of sad I just deleted a whole world. But yeah, this is the entire thing. No, this is a vector 3D. Wait, what is going on here? I guess these are never used in the code. I'm not gonna worry about it. Oh yeah, no, rotation debugging is annoying. So definitely if you're gonna do that, just use the index on the rotation, because the index is what actually judges it. So to break this code down for you guys, yeah, to break this code down, what we're doing here is so this target position, just so you guys are aware, is this whole vector 3 add thing. Basically, my target position is the position on my block off by 1 in some direction. Technically, this could work for any distance. Oh, this is going to make my life so much easier. This is going to make my life a lot easier. Because I'm thinking of all the code for the pistons and the networking I've done for the conduits, and yeah, it's this simple revelation is nice. So the rotation tuple, I have no idea what it is, but what it does do is it has indexes of each rotation like group, basically. So what we do is we get the rotation of our block. And if anything we've built is relative to the block in a specific rotation and we're rotating from that, you know, which is how you should be making your blocks, this will get us the set of rotations to get into that position. And then what we're going to do is we're going to rotate whatever vector 3D or I or F, whatever you want, whatever vector we have. So this one was by default up, so then however we rotate it, that rotates with it. And then we convert that back into a vector 3 integer because that's what we need. And this basically just got us our position, which is so much simpler than any other solution you can homebrew. Yeah, the crude stuff is meant to be like contact, like right there, just get it done. But yeah, we're gonna do a lot. Yeah, liked. I mean, if you're making a block that's rotating, I think you can get the rotation type of the block, like if it's double pipe or whatever it's like set up to be. Yeah, like if you control Shift F your whole project to the double pipe, I think you can reference that to get what the next rotation is supposed to be. Maybe something along those lines. Wow, I struggled there to say that. I was like, man, I'm struggle bussing today. I'm properly struggle bussing, but it's okay. So this is a good revelation right here. Yeah, we're not gonna kill ourselves and send us to Milk Valhalla. So yeah, that's why when you're indexing stuff, make sure the position you're indexing is actually in memory. Even though you can do like world positions and get it from there, it's better to do it from the chunk level. This enforces chunk safety by doing index from chunk. So this single thing, or not that, sorry, get chunk if in memory. And if this returns null, then things are bad. And you want to do it to the position you're referencing, not the position you're from, because you might be going across chunks, and that's not fun. There is like things to detect if you're on a border of a chunk and stuff. I wouldn't worry about that too much. Yeah, we definitely need nuking. I try making a block that can freely rotate a block along a given axis, like if it was on a turntable, kinda, and it is insane. Oh, yeah, some of the indices are a little crazy. So, yeah, I would just pull the information from, because like some blocks are just not meant to be rotated in certain ways, and things just really explode if you do. So I would just stick to what the rotation is by default. You know, if it's like double pipe or this or that, some blocks just don't rotate. And then code around that. So yeah, drinking milk should retract pistons. Somebody write that down. um, okay, so yeah, because I used it here, so we're good. Um, it would be less cool, like it would. Oh my god, give you a crude dude skin. Milking a pusher, dude. Jesus Christ. I thought I banned the word piston milk from chat. Did I not? So I thought I banned that word. I don't want to see piston milk. Oh man, the irony is I'm lactose intolerant. Okay. So we're good. We are good here. I guess, wait, what? Oh, never mind, this is our code. I thought, like, we wrote it again. So, we're good here. Everything's working. So, we are all bonito. What? No, piston milk is not banned. Okay. Nobody tell Brabus, what's his name? Bradley? Nobody tell him, because if he shows up, he's gonna start talking about piston milk like crazy. So yeah, all right, cool. We fixed that. We optimized it. We fixed it. Now we get to go to the conduit stuff. One thing, I'm actually where's this information? I'm just straight up copying this. This needs to be like the Bible of how to program for this game. Okay, y'all need to stop pushing the milking. I don't want to see milks in the chat. No, I'm just kidding. So yeah, you see this whole thing I did right. Oh, all right, this is fine. This isn't fine, but it's fine enough. Yeah, this is. We're gonna ignore that. Yeah, you know what we're gonna do? We're not gonna worry about this, about this code. We're gonna go here. Not here. I know there's somewhere. It's a conduit block component, right? Yeah, because this is where we're storing all the NG arrays. Entity system. Yeah, here we go. Okay. I know what I'm doing. So, first off, our codec. We don't have a codec. Not a codec. You know what? I'm not even gonna think about it. So I gotta figure out where we were here. I think this was working last I checked, because this wasn't crashing or giving us errors. So I think we're fine. Oh, CC is null. Yes. Why are you null? Because if we look this up in our log, I don't think it's gonna come up, because this for some reason is returning null every single time. Because I don't think we're adding it or anything. Well, this should be getting added by default, because this is a chunk store component. Yeah, I'm already coding. What do you mean if I'm going to code today? Come on, man. Come on, I'm trying here. That's fine. We're gonna worry about that later. So I think this is where yeah, this is definitely where I left off, because this is like the translation system. So yeah, this is our translation for the ley lines. Yep. Okay. So CC block count, I don't think does anything. So we need to think about this. So we're gonna go over to our logs, and we're just going to, yeah, that's fine. We're just gonna look up CC. Yeah, CC's not gonna work. What did I use? CC block count. Okay. Yeah, CC block count's not loading. I need to also remove this. I need to remove that for sure. Yeah. So, what am I doing wrong? So, CC's null. So, our chunk store, get chunk component, and then we are indexing it. I'm wondering if we're not getting errors, but we weren't getting. Well, no, yeah, we would be getting errors if this was loading something that doesn't exist. We are getting here because our last thing here is block state, right? And we need that, so I think that's fine. So we're just stuck here. So if CC is null, CC is null. CC, why are you null? If CC equals null, why not add CC? Yeah. I think that's what we do. If CC is null, we're going to CC equals new conduit chunk. Okay. And this is the conduit chunk component. So what we're going to do is we're going to do world dot dot no small world w. We're gonna get a chunk if loaded. And then we're gonna get our index. Because remember, we gotta be type safe, because you never know. And then we should just be able to... Oh, you can make it keep loaded. Ooh, okay. I thought we were going to be able to add this component to it. Or system. Oh, wait. Wait, am I dumb? Am I dumb? Is this static? Oh, this isn't static. Oh, this is the component chunk store, yeah. Am I able to get the chunk store then? Store? Yeah, this is doing great. We're doing great, boys. We do have the chunk store reference. So let's go from that approach. We're gonna get the store. And we can add component. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. And then we're gonna do that, and it's not gonna work. Why? Oh, am I not? Wait, I'm doing a thing. I'm doing something wrong. Doing something wrong. What are we doing wrong? We're gonna reference and then component type. Oh, this just creates it. Okay. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna... I think that should work. I don't think this is gonna kill everything. It's probably gonna kill everything. So we can actually just not, and then we can just do... Does this return the component? Okay, we're gonna see if this works. Could this reference here be completely wrong? Probably. Are we gonna find out? Yeah. We're gonna find out, boys. We're definitely gonna find out. Because this is exactly how I'm feeling. I'm like, this is gonna work. The fact that it's a smaller file does not give me confidence. Why? I just feel like bigger is better. You know? Bigger code equals, bigger milk. Yeah. Big milk. So let's see if that works. Because yeah, we would kind of need the conduit system to work in the first place in order to do what we're gonna do. So yeah, we're gonna get that done. So let's see. Are you gonna crash? Ready, set, boom. We crashed. I knew that was gonna happen. All right, let's see why we crashed. It's probably something really simple. Yeah, just load it. Probably would help if I just stopped outputting literally everything. How many lines do we have? We're only 4% of the way there. Okay, I solved it. Why did we crash? Oh, we did the exact same thing. Wait, what? Huh? Wait, we did the same thing in the conduit? And why is this a problem now? Did I just happen to put that on a chunk border? Okay, cool. Yeah, if I had debug mode working, that'd be great, wouldn't it? I don't feel like it. We're doing this the hard way. Well, we're already here. All right, so I should set it up. You're right, but like I'm always programming. You know, if I wasn't programming, then I wouldn't be. So um, wait, what are you complaining about? Was this line 75 that was complaining? Yeah, it was line 75, conduit entity system. Alright. So what are you complaining about? So our reference exists. Wait. What's our archetype? Oh, this is block specific. Okay. Well, this is null. But this ran. Mm-hmm. So why are you freaking out? Well, oh, wait, is this just chunk store? Oh, well, we could just do store the add component. And that's why the reference is different. This might have been the wrong store that we were referencing. Maybe no, it would have crashed way harder if that was the case. Long-term investments. Have you seen my 401k? I should probably get started on long-term investing. Not my 401k. That's fine. Totally. Totally is exactly where it should be. All right, let's see what we did. Let's see if this actually behaves. Yeah, I do need to get it set up. Probably when I refactor the pistons or the conduit system, whatever I don't get to today, when I get to it later, then I'll do it. All right. Did I really just happen to do this along a chunk border? Oh my god, I did. Wait, did I? No, I didn't. Then why are you complaining? Oh. Boy, we're crashing. Okay, so we're doing the same thing again. I think we're doing the same thing again. Illegal. Okay, so it's doing the same thing. We're accessing the store when something does not exist. Well, that doesn't make sense. Then how are we supposed to add an entity in? Oh, I think we do this on the world execute. I think that's what we do. Right? No, w.execute. I think that's where we're supposed to run this because of like writing stuff. Yeah, I mean, is this gonna work? I don't think this is gonna work in context. That might just work. And then it's not gonna work with the first pulse, but we could do something. We can probably figure this out. Besides, like the first block doesn't. Well, I guess it could matter. I don't know. For now, we're For now, we're getting it to work. Then we can worry about working on it. You know, getting stuff like, you know, behaving without crashing. That's funny. That's the second time I saw that error, and it's like same shit, different bananas. Kind of crazy. But yeah, I think that's supposed to go on the world.execute function, so it's like outside of that, because world.execute pulls things into the right context. Because if I remember right, you get that error if you're messing up. So let's see. I mean, I didn't say it wasn't messing up. Oh man, this is great. This is great. So what did we do? Is it the same thing? Oh! Oh wait, never mind. I'm dumb. I'm like off by a hole. Haha, we're doing great. Failed to read block count because CC is null. Oh, so that means it went through. Oh yeah, so then we got a cool. So it went through. I don't know if it really went through after that, but if CC is null, do this, and then we're just gonna return. Which I know isn't bueno, because we're not doing anything. Well, we'll figure that part out. You know, that's the fun of modding a game with no documentation. And don't even dare tell me that the Hytale dev docs are good, because it is literally half AI garbage, and then the other half is just really, really hard to understand. I love Hytale, but their documentation, man, oh, whatever they're trying to do, it's rough. But it literally just feels like reading like an AI overview of everything, and I'm just like, dude, can this literally be like anything else other than like what it is? It makes me cry. But do we crash? We did not crash. Can we put a second one down? Alright, how about one in a different chunk? How about one that actually is in a different chunk? Okay, okay, okay. Ominous green cube, I will see you in a moment. Or crew dude cube. That's not crew dude. Crew dude. Nice to meet you. Okay, and let's see if that's actually doing what it wants to, or what it's supposed to. What? I said open. Yeah, open. That's fine. Yeah, I gotta fix this. Oh my god, did it really do that much? Or is this all it's doing? Oh no, this is all it's doing. Okay, let's fix this. Crew dude, where are you? Why are you crying? Where are you crying? It's not crying here. Yeah, I thought I commented this out. Actually, I just straight up don't need you. Get out of here. Okay, we're actually gonna restart our game because I'm pushing it. I'm definitely pushing it. All right, so now we're not gonna have non-good numbers. Yeah, I guess you're right. It'll be a proper investment. I won't do that now because it is beyond boring, but I'll do it soon. Trademark. But I think we are possibly going to get a solution. And Matt, don't believe the stock market. The stock market's only going up because uncertainty is going up. And why is uncertainty going up? Because I can't get no damn milk. All right. So assuming everything's working, my counter should be going up. It won't. It probably won't, and it's gonna probably stay null. But you know what? There's a chance. Yeah, it's staying null. Do I even want to? No. I know what that's an abbreviation of, and no. So, okay, that is not bonito. So, we are gonna need to try a little bit and see what we are doing wrong. Because that's normal. It's normal for me to be just wrong. So, you're still null. Why are you null? What am I missing? This is a chunk store component. Well, if you figure out what's wrong, I mean, you're technically like finding the bug, so then you can debug it. Yeah, that's what we'll go for. I'm sorry, is the stream like broken in half? Wait, have I been doing stuff like off the wrong monitor? Oh my god, I have. You guys haven't said anything. You guys have just been like accepting this. You guys have just been accepting, like, seeing like half Hytale and half the actual programming. You guys have to tell me things. Yeah, what? You guys didn't say anything. I'm over here doing stuff. It should be good now. I don't know what happened, but I mean, you guys could have said something. Unless it just froze and I just happened to notice it. Why did I say it like that? No, it wasn't supposed to be that way. I'm just like looking over on my monitor and I'm like, why am I seeing half of Hypixel or Hytale? I'm definitely doing something wrong here. So you're always null. Even though I'm adding it. Wait, am I supposed to add it to the store? I'm very engaged with you guys. In fact, I think we're married. Okay, that's too far. I think we're going too fast. So, Alright. Getting a chunk component. And we're getting a chunk store component. Oh, excuse me. I'm definitely missing something here. Let's see how they do it. I actually am curious. What is the... I'm gonna see if the devs have done this somewhere. And what is this? This is a ref system. Wait a minute. No, wait, we are running this, right? Because this is outputting everything else. Okay. And then I'm registering the conduit chunk, right? Okay, I wanted to make sure I actually was registering it because I have a habit of not doing that. And then we're not seeing anything in the logs that's saying like, hey, dummy, you should be like debugging things. Okay, yeah. So we're good there. Yawning is inappropriate in the work environment. Sorry, sorry, mods. Let's try to keep it to belching and regurgitating. So, here's the one I want. So, we want to look up, not conduit component. Can I just do sort.get component? Is this a thing in like some sort of... Oh, this is using a chunk ref. Well, that doesn't seem right. Yeah, you know, you said don't yawn. That's all I can do. Chunk ref. What is your type? A reference chunk store. Okay. So that's... You're a chunk ref? Right? Yeah, you're chunk store reference. Okay, okay, okay. So, why aren't you working? Oh, let me do store.add component. That would make more sense. Oh, wait. Okay, that would help, wouldn't it? Why didn't, like, ask us? I don't know. Uh-huh. No, this is what I want. Wait, no, no, I want to get the thing. Sorry, I'm just, like, losing it here. Because, like, I'm trying to just figure out what's wrong. Okay, so if you want to know if you're doing something wrong, it's like never been done. So is get chunk component used at all then? It's used just for the block chunk component. It's not used for anything else. Welcome back, Sage. Yeah, HR is on me. So, okay, we're missing something then. So, pro tip, if you don't see it done by the devs at all, you're doing it wrong, I think. Because this is, yeah, these are just referencing the block chunk. So, let's not do that. So, they're doing store.get component then, right? Well, oh. What? Was that literally all I was just doing wrong? I think that's all I was doing wrong. What do you need? You need ref and component type. Am I dumb? I think I'm dumb. Yeah, I think I was doing stupid. And then what we're gonna do is we're going to. I also think this is just wrong, but we're going to log and bro, you're bad. I knew it was loading earlier. I'm like, dude, there's something wrong here. I'm the one that's wrong. Surprise! I have the percentage of being right. Being a toddler trying to guess how many peanuts in. I don't have any references, man. Holy crap! I need to like. What are they? They're not called euphemisms. What are they called? Not a euphemism. Reference. Reference. It's going. It's going. I'm braining. My brain is doing like my brain is doing. See, that's the difference between you and me. Arth. I love my work, but I don't want to go to sleep. Okay. Let's see. Are we gonna crash? Boom. We didn't crash. How about a second time? Boom. Across the chunk. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, we're good. I'm acting like I actually did anything important. I did not. But, let's see. It's just gonna say you're bad. That's all it's gonna say. God damn it did. No. I was actually hoping it wouldn't. Let's just re-add this then. I guess that's what we should do. I thought that would be added automatically to every chunk. That's weird. Wait, did it actually say that like every time I put it down? I think it did. Darn. Oh man. Yeah, I call in sick. What do they owe you? A paycheck, please. Well, actually, I could just try running this. No, because I tried running it and it just kept crashing. Yeah, I guess we'll just run this, and then the second time it shouldn't call us bad. And then if this were to execute, because this is just the placement system, so I'm okay with the block count being delayed by a tick the first time it's added, because it should be unnoticeable. Because this should persist, it shouldn't remove itself. And then if it is, that is a problem for a later me. So we're gonna figure that out. Yeah, we're gonna figure it out, guys. We're gonna figure it out and not have a panic attack. No. Wait, are you sorry for me being bad? Because it's calling me bad, not you bad. I'm the bad one. I'm like consistently poor at doing my job. I'm like consistently bad. Alright, crash. No crashes. No crashes. So it shouldn't call us bad every time we put a block down. But we're gonna put down a couple extra just so we really feel it in the fields. So let's see here. By the way, if you're watching, it would be really if this works. Okay, hold on, just so we don't mix up. If this works, and if this does not call me bad, alright, if this doesn't call me bad, you guys can... You know what? Never mind. You know what? Yeah. Just never mind. What am I doing wrong? Am I being bad because I'm doing bad? Okay, if CC null, store, get component, this. Why are you not looking? Wait. Oh, I'm referencing the wrong reference. I'm referencing the reference of the block. So what are you doing? Are you doing anything? Am I adding conduit chunk components to the blocks? Okay, so we want to do chunk util dot index chunk from block xz. Yeah, preferably x and z that we have. We already have xz. What am I being difficult about? And then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do w dot get chunk store dot get chunk reference. I can't believe I actually guessed that. It's almost as if I am starting to learn. I'm starting to gain wrinkles, which is like unheard of. And something also tells me this is gonna crash. Actually, might be null. Well, that's the whole point. I guess we should dot get chunk. Well, no. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, we're good. You think I should do a get restore? Of my brain? Oh, what did I do? Huh? Oh, I don't think I got much to restore here. Why would butter be here? Oh, chat's on something, guys. Uh, chat is definitely on some. They had too much. They had too much Miracle Whip. But like the canned kind. So like, yeah, the ones you get at the dollar store. That thing will mess you up. You ever just open like a can of Miracle Whip and just like huff it down? Woo! It's a good time, but man, it ain't light on the body. You know, it ain't light on these cheeks. Please just work. I need to get move on. Come on, please. Stop calling me bad. I would prefer that. Oh, it called me bad only once. It only called me bad once. Wait, so it's not added? Wait, what? Okay, so we're gonna have the world execute our like registration function then. I don't like that. Wait, no we don't. We didn't even try doing it outside. So this works. So cool. We're good there. Um so that works. Let's just try running this outside of yeah, let's try it. What's the worst that could happen? Because I swear I saw this like similar thing in the code. Did something go wrong? Oh, buddy. Something went right. It would help if I also just copied my plugin if I built it. Alright. Let's see if I can get called bad one time less. Also, it would be nice if my work sent me my paycheck. They haven't sent me it yet. They hate me. It's fine. I don't need money. Money's just a concept. Alright, so let's go into a known unloaded chunk. You guys, go away. No, I'll be fine. Race conditions? Race conditions. Race conditions. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Yep. I think we should probably worry about race conditions. So, alright. I hate that. I actually hate that. That I have to run down the... Is it just anything in specific? No, because it exists. Otherwise, this wouldn't work. Alright, so we'll have to do all this code here will have to get run by that. Yeah, I'll leave one bad in for motivation. I like that. I like that. So, alright. We are adding to our counts, so that's cool. I don't even know why I had the count, actually, in the first place. Did I have a reason for that? Or was I just doing it because I like numbers? I think I was doing it because I like numbers. Yeah, that's definitely it. So, alright. We got the block count. That's just the thing. I mean, it's working and it's like per chunk, so that's cool. Yeah, so whatever other stuff we add here, like the network adding functions, like we're gonna need like all this stuff wrapped and then run it separately. So that's not a big deal. Yeah, it's not a big deal at all. So let's see here. We're gonna get a rotation index. And then, yeah, we're gonna start adding to network. Okay. So we are going to... Hold on, I need to catch up on what the hell I did. Because this network shit's not simple. So what am I doing here? So we're gonna get the... We don't need to get the ticking system. Why was I gonna get the ticking? I think I was just gonna do like a 0 tick, like, oh yeah, after you place it. I don't care. You can wait a tick after you put a block down. So conduit network, NG is NG. Yep, so this is going through each network group, and it is adding the network. Add to network? Yeah, that would be help if I filled that out. That would be help if I filled... I know sentences. I know grammar. I know sentence structure. Yeah. Yeah, okay, this is the component. And then these are the NGs. We want to add these rotated. So we're gonna just pass in our rotation index. And I officially just renamed that to a rotation index. And we're gonna go ahead and add that in here as well. So for those who don't know, the network groups, they're groups of networks. So that's good. Yeah, totally. And then we're gonna need to do the... Oh my god, they're gonna do the ley line breaking code. Actually, I don't care. For the pistons to move, I'm not gonna care about that. Genuinely, I don't care about that. For this version, you know, by Friday, it's gonna all have to be... It's gonna all have to be nice and tidy for the release. But until then, we gotta get it working. So, yeah. Zucchini fries. Nice. I would say, what are you, vegan? But then fries are still vegan, so good job. Because actually, zucchini fries are pretty fire. My favorite like alternative to stuff is for pasta. Instead of making pasta, doing spaghetti squash. You take a spaghetti squash, you coat the top of it in oil and your favorite seasoning, Italian style, or if you want to like, if you do like Korean barbecue style seasoning, it's kind of fun on its own. But in this case, you just like do like oil and like pepper and oregano. Put it up, so you cut it in half, coat the inside after you gut it, put it upside down on some parchment paper, and you throw that in the oven for like 40 minutes. Take it out, flip it over, take a fork, and just like quickly scrape the inside of it so you get like strands. If you cook it for too long, the strands kind of mush, so you don't want to like really overcook it, but it's hard to overcook it. And then you get some good red sauce, and like, my favorite is like, I like home, because it takes 40 minutes. You might as well make your own pasta sauce at that point, unless you're lazy, then just whatever. But what I like to do is I like to take some sausages, cut some slices into them, and like specifically like chicken sausages, like really spicy chicken sausages are really good. Yeah, I mean, it's healthy. It really is. Relatively. It still has like 40-50 carbs. Like, you're pushing yourself out of keto if you're in that. It's very easy to push yourself out of keto. So if you're being keto, be careful. Only stick to half at a time, because if you do the whole thing, you kind of cook yourself. But yeah, cooking mod when? I do think it'd be fun, but not now. Oh no, you guys are hungry? I'm starving. I'm actually starving, but you guys know me. I'm gonna starve myself for like another 5 hours. But yeah, no, I should probably get something from the fridge. I just feel really lazy. Because I got home like 10 minutes before the stream starts, like 20 minutes, and I was not feeling it. I threw some chicken nuggets in the oven, or yeah, in the oven. I was about to say air fryer, but I don't have one. I threw like some chicken nuggets in the oven, then had them, and then I'm here. But I'm fat, so I'm always hungry. Yes, exactly. Eat another one. Consume. You know, food is the one thing this world cannot take away from you. Well, actually, it can very easily, but you should consider enjoying more. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's get this done. So, all right. So what we're basically doing here is we're going to run through each network group, which is this. That's what add to network is. So we're going to go through each network group face, basically. And we already have these functions, I believe, built in, so we're just going to basically end up referencing them. We're going to resolve connected networks if multiple. And then we're going to go ahead. So we're going to run through each network group and face, connect them to networks if multiple. Then we are going to pair the conduit block, basically. I'm not storing this information in the network group itself. I guess I'm not. I guess I don't have to. I guess I don't have to. Yeah, I guess I really shouldn't need to. Yeah, we got our channels and stuff. The channels are... that's gonna be fun. But basically with the channels, I'm gonna cry. Yeah, I got placeholders here, so I gotta... I guess they're not placeholders, it's already built in, but I don't like... I'm not a fan of the system. Like, it's okay, but I'd rather not. Oh yeah, being able to craft your own spells would be crazy. Alright, you have a good night, MK. They're gonna be very distracting. Come on, you know chat. But thanks for the Discord shout out. Yeah, if you guys need a Discord link, I don't know if the one in the chat's good, but yeah, feel free to join. I always like seeing more people around. It's a lot of fun. That's for sure. So, man. Chat, what are we doing? We're doing stuff. We're doing stuff and things. Yeah, this is fine. This is all just helpers for the codec. I mean, really, this is just all dumped in here. Oh, ew, I used int for direction. No, because I did the... Oh, I'm gonna have to switch that all over. No, I don't. No, I don't. I have the utils. I have the utils that give me directions. Just kidding. Just kidding. I'm over here freaking out. Oh yeah, Crystal, definitely. Crystal? Your name's Crystal now. Dracus, I'll definitely want to... Oh yeah, the one you're working on. In the Discord, Dracus is supposed to say like a crystal spray he's working on. I think it's sick. If I found the trinkets file in Hytale, no. I don't know what it is. Also, this is like momentous music. Very momentous for a very unmomentous moment of me just staring at my own code and realizing all the technical debt I put myself in. But that is a later me problem. So we're gonna go back to our not crew dude. Hey dude. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to our stuff. Oh dude, chance of snow. It has been snowing non-stop. Yeah, you already said you're in Florida, Matt. But dude, it has been snowing non-stop here. The weather forecast has been so optimistic. It's like they said it wasn't gonna snow today. They said it wasn't gonna snow for the rest of the week. They've been saying that for the past week and a half, and it has been doing nothing but getting wet and cold. Actually, not even wet. It's so cold you can't even get wet right now here. And I'm mad because I was looking forward to snowboarding on Saturday, and it's gonna be like -2, and I do not want to be an icicle and shatter when I eventually wipe out. Dude, Dracus, don't worry about what Simon's planning. Like, he's got a lot going on, and I'm really excited to see what they have. But, like, dude, just make something. Just go crazy, you know? Like, I'm making all of this. They want to do their own automation stuff. Cool. I know everybody's, like, a decent part of my chat's like really optimistic that I'll get the job, which I'm like, cool, that'd be awesome. But what's it called? I'm making this just because I feel like it. I don't care what systems Hytale puts in necessarily. Like, I'm trying to make this look like vanilla plus, but really it's like, dude, just make your mod. If it clashes, and it's in a way like your shit's just completely incompatible, cool, you made it, you learned how to make it, go ahead and make something else. You know, like I'm making this, and if Hytale adds something and it's just so much different from what I've got going on that it completely ruins my mod, I would consider pivoting. Yeah, because I mean, with the network system, I can kind of just integrate that into something else and call it good. It smells good. It said it was 60 outside, bro. Okay, your meteorologists actually just hate you if they said it was 60 outside and now you have a foot of snow. That's insane. Do it, Dracus. You never know. You never know what opportunities lie in the distance. So, my neighbor's making food. I'm gonna starve. I want to starve. Oh no, I'm starving. Damn, that smells good. I don't know what they're making, but it smells delicious. I don't know why I can smell it so well. Normally, things are pretty good about staying isolated, but dang. Yeah, we're doing stuff, weren't we? So, okay. Basically, we're going to dissolve connected networks, and we're going to pair the conduit block to those networks. After we pair, that's it. Now, we should... Yeah, this right here is... This is here. In terms of, like, all of this stuff, right? This we get already. Like, we got the rotation index, and we'll rotate it in here. I'm not gonna... Because we get the direction from the network group, so we're going to need to rotate, like, offset it. So that's all in there. Yeah, and then we're already in a valid chunk. I'm sure this is not hard. Breaking valid ley line connections. This is going to be interesting how I'm going to integrate this, because I completely forgot that I was doing that until like halfway through. And then, yeah. But, yeah, no, connected capture IDs, that's easy. So that's not too big a deal. So that's what we're working on now. And then once we get this part working, we can worry about all of this. Dude, don't buy it. Get the community edition. IntelliJ IDEA community edition is free. Just get it. Don't pay a single... You don't have to pay a single dime to mod. If somebody's asking for money from you to mod, don't. There's always a free alternative. Get the free alternative. No, dude, do not pay for IntelliJ IDEA. Just get the community edition. That's what everybody uses. I'm only using it because everybody says to use it. Honestly, I'm really tempted to switch back to VS Code. And yeah, Eclipse is garbage. So yeah, get the free plan. Get the community edition. You don't have to even get a login. You just download it. Right? Ew, what is this? Wait, collaboration set? What? Hey, anybody want to come break my code? No, we're not gonna do that. But yeah, don't buy IntelliJ. Just get it. It's free. Like get the community edition. If you go on to IntelliJ's website, if you go download, what is it? It's like community, isn't it? Wait, what? Yeah, community edition. Here you go. Oh, the new version doesn't have community. Yeah, no, go into other versions and go to 2025.2 community edition. Yeah, I don't Dracus, yeah, don't get the newest version. Get the 2025.2.61. I don't know why they don't have I don't know if they're like merging it or something. Don't get the latest. It should be free. Just get that community edition. I bet you the only reason why they're doing this is because a lot of people are starting to use IntelliJ to mod Hytale and like, ooh, we can start making money. I can only imagine how expensive this is. Yeah, hell no. Like, why would you pay $719 a year when you could spend $1,000 and get everything? Oh yeah, because they're both ridiculously expensive for somebody who isn't doing this for anything. It's stupid. Oh wait, never mind. That's the wrong tier. Yeah, no, don't buy this. Don't buy this trip. Just go to versions other and then 2025.2. That's if you're gonna use IntelliJ, yeah. JetBrains is literally the programming version of it's literally the programming version of Adobe. You know, Adobe does the art. You know, they pertain to the artists, and IntelliJ is pertaining to, well, the autists, myself included. So, all right, we are going to for fate, yeah, because this is a group of faces. We're gonna go to F, and that's gonna be so network group dot length. Okay. This isn't a function? I thought that length was. Not gonna overthink it. So we're gonna go through each of these guys. We're gonna get a list of networks. So this is going to be, because the network IDs are just integers, random ones. Yeah, because this is running through. Yeah, this is running through each network. So yeah. So valid IDs. Does this just work? I don't remember if this works in Java. No, it doesn't. You're gonna have to forgive me here. I do not remember Java int syntaxing. Okay. And then we're gonna go to the thing. Am I insane? Am I insane? Yeah, okay, it is the ticking system. Well, the ticking system shouldn't have data. I'm missing something here, aren't I? Oh, that's right, that's right. I'm sorry, like I was so focused on this, but yeah, we need to get the conduit chunk thing. Yeah, that's why we need CC. Oh, CC. We gotta pass that in here. We gotta pass CC in. Yeah, there we go. I was like, I know I'm missing something here, man. Yeah, because we're missing stuff. Here we go. Yeah, there's all my code. There's all the good stuff. Yeah. Yeah, because right now this is our original naive approach, but we gotta go ahead and we gotta add everything else to here. Yeah, single unified product. No, there's life, void, fire, ice, and water essences, I believe, are all the types. That's why I wasn't using the essences as. That's why I'm using crystals instead of essences for like the main concept, because I don't like the whole essence system currently. Or at least I don't feel like it's in depth enough. Like I feel like it's like, oh yeah, here you go. We have the essence of life, water, ice, and fire. I'm like, okay, where's the essence of lava? Like, we have water and ice. Like, oh no, I'm wet and cold. And I'm rock. Like, come on, man. So I feel like they've got a lot more to flesh out in the essence system, for sure. But yeah, so I feel like we got quite a bit to do. Oh, lightning's also in the game? That would make sense. So, our conduit block network map. What was this again? I forgot. This is... yes. This needs to be other stuff. Yeah, because right now what we're doing here is not enough. This was initially when I was not going to do... I was originally not going to do this as a chunk system. Chunk-based. But yeah, it looks like we're going to have to do some chunk systems. So... this here is not going to work. We don't need the... we're going to need more than this. So we're going to actually have to create a custom record that contains information. So it'd be a vector 3i and then our record here. Yeah, because this is just going to be like reference information. We're not going to be editing it. So we're going to create a record. And this is going to be... network info. And I know the records you can like add static functions to them or something like that. Like you could add a bunch of stuff. Yeah, we're gonna keep it very simple. I know Hytale doesn't use records at all. I don't know why. I'm also concerned. So this is going to contain a conduit network block. This is going to contain int network ID, and then this is going to contain an int just type, man, just type. And then we also need, and then we're going to need reference IDs to our connections in the network. Wait, what? Hold on. I'm doing great. Wait, why do I have this called a conduit network block? Is this like just something completely different? Because I'm using the conduit block components now. Yeah, as you can see, this is definitely well thought out. No, we want the conduit block component. And then type is like receiving or giving or just passive. And then I think that is everything. I'm totally missing something. Oh, we need our connections too. Yeah, we're gonna need our connections too, so that's going to be a separate record. And this is going to be conduit connections. No, this is just a map of vector 3s. Yes. Yes, this is a map of... No. Yes. Now I gotta think about this one, hold on. Because we're gonna be doing that tree system. We can have multiple connections in and out, but we have one arbitrary origin, which is usually the first of a network block that's put down. We don't want this a record then. We're gonna want that as a separate class component. Good morning, Knight's Path. yeah, we're gonna want yeah, we're gonna want a separate class for this. And then this is going to be our yeah, this is gonna be our conduit node. Yeah, our conduit node connections. And then this. Oh yes, this is freaking out because yeah, it's static. We don't want it static. We want it out of here. This is not gonna let me just put it out of here, is it? That is okay. I was about to freak out. So conduit nodes, they're going to store their I guess they're gonna store all their records, right? Yeah, they're gonna store all the records for their network. Because what it's gonna do is it's gonna cycle through those records and then conduct functions through them. Yeah, and I'm gonna rename this to endpoints. So this is conduit endpoints. And then we are not going to need the network ID here because that's going to be stored. And then in fact, this brings us down to a map. Can you have a map of... You just get a map of anything. Right? Why is this final? I'm not gonna ask. I don't know why that's final. Have I just like not understood how Java finals work? I think that's the case. Java final keyword. We're all gonna learn. Yeah, you're not final. So why are you freaking out? Why may you be final? You know, you're not gonna be final. I don't care what it says. I don't want you to be final. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought final meant you can only set it once. That's why I'm like confused why I even had that in the first place. I think it was final. Yeah, it was final in the block code, how it was set. You know what? I'm gonna trust it, and I'm just gonna leave it as final and not think about it at all. Yeah, I'm just gonna trust it. Oh, well, no, these were also 0. Yeah, no idea. I'm not gonna even act like I know. I'm guessing because it's an object. It's probably like an object reference or something, and like it might be specific to maps that like the finals aren't, because I've been modifying the maps before. Oh, it's like a single reference. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, okay, I was about to say, it sounds like it's just like a reference thing. Well, then we're fine. Then we're gonna have another one here. Oh, does it have to be private? Oh, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, so we're gonna do another map then. But this time it's gonna be based off of these guys. And then it's going to be no, is this also dumb? No, I'm gonna keep it to the records. Because the records, yes, the records are final, like on their own, but you can just create a new record. Because we want it, I think if I remember right, it stores a little more efficiently. And yes, I know we could do literally anything else and it'll work, but I like the idea of using records. They make my brain itch. So yeah, it's gonna have records of the endpoints. And if you guys want to yell at me for using records, please do. Even though this is just 2 types, I don't care. Oh, you do need the... Yeah, we'll worry about that later. So we have our conduit endpoints, we have our node. No. No, we're doing great. We're doing great, guys. We are... yeah, we're doing fine. I don't know why I'm overthinking this. Okay. We have... Yeah, I do like proper structure. That's why I'm, like, overthinking this. I feel like I'm just intentionally, like, missing a spot here. Okay, we have... Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah, I'm overthinking this. Maybe not overthinking it, I'm just really brain dead. So we're gonna have our endpoints here for our network. And that being, these are places we call for changes. Then we have our node structure, which includes pass-throughs. Includes pass-throughs and is our entire tree. Okay. Then we have this guy here. This is just a map of all the positions. Actually, no, I don't even like you. I don't like this. We're probably gonna end up removing it. You do remove. I don't like it. Yeah, we're doing great, Chief. We're doing great. So, yeah, our endpoints, we're going to register our endpoints inside of the networks. And then the networks are a random, well, no, they're a random int because we're using these stupid network blocks. Yeah. Yeah, this is just dumb, right? Like, I can officially say this is dumb because this is used... Yeah, this is literally just used in here. Yeah, this is dumb. Yeah, I don't like that. So no, I don't mind a map. So yeah, we're gonna... Okay, I got this. So we're going to have a... I say list, but basically a list of all network... List of all networks in our chunk. Okay. So we're going to store those networks. So we're going to go, and this is going to be... Because, yeah, I was going to use the network blocks originally, but that's actually dumb. So we're not going to do that. So we have our networks, and then they're going to contain all of this information. Wow. Okay. So we're going to have a list of networks, and then each one's going to have nodes, right? And then we're going to have append functions and everything, so then they congregate on their own. So, right, I gotta pull up my... Shoot, did I ever save on Pinta the whole tree thing I did? Because I actually broke it down really well. No, I don't. I didn't have it saved. So, okay, we're rewriting this, and I know I could probably just go into my old stream and find it, but I'm just gonna rewrite it, because, ooh, sorry about the flashbang. So, okay, if I remember our tree, right, we got a node here. Come on, we need this to be at least circular. There we go. Sorry, I was kind of tired of the main menu music. It's a little intense. Okay, so we have our nodes. Node 1, Node 2, Yeah, you guys are getting diagrams. Look at that. Okay. Oh, I was kind of done with the music. Look at that. The trees, the crickets. Everything's doing great. You observe this video. Thanks, Nolzy. Okay, so we got our nodes. We have nodes that go into the network, nodes that go out of the network. Okay, no big deal. We can have like arbitrary or whatever. But in between these nodes and an arbitrary point of these nodes, we've got all of our tree that's connecting them together. Woo, yeah. And no, I completely broke down this system, but yeah. My chat's overlapping everything. What do you mean? Oh, yeah, chat's in big mode. Hold on. Sorry about that. Chat was too big. Chat, sorry, you guys are fat. Gotta shrink you down. Boom. There you go. Chat's tiny now. So, alright, we got our tree. Our tree is just arbitrarily set. Right? Then we could have another tree that's over here. This has its own input and output nodes. You know, just we got this guy over here. He's nice and happy. And we got some going down here, a little bit over here. You know, and you know, this could be linear. This could loop. You know, this could, you know, kind of go over here a little bit and then kind of come back. You know, and then we might have an output here. And maybe another input over here. Okay. Cool. We're good. You can't handle your fuzzy. And then we'll just, for the sake of completion, connect this. Okay. So, any node, if I remember right how I broke this down previously, and how I was really trying to think of it, because writing things down is like, it's a thing I should be doing, but I don't. Did my game crash? Aw, man. What? Did I really just get kicked from my own game? Bro's just killing my vibe, man. So we have any arbitrary node that is our like node 0, right? It doesn't really matter. It actually doesn't. Like it's just a random node called 0. Each node from that counts up, right? So really simple. 1, 1, 2, right? And the endpoints actually don't have anything to do with it. If they have pass through, they could. Well, no, we should. Do we count them? I don't remember if we counted them or not. I think we do. Because these are no, because these just feed in and out of the network. They'll have a reference to what they're connected to. So that's fine. And then this guy here, he's 1, 2, 3. Like let's say this is the origin here. Sorry. 0. We gotta count from 0. 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. Because 3 connects up here. All right, cool. Let's say we end up creating a new node here. Right? This node is going to be whatever. And then this one actually connects 2 nodes together. That's going to cause us, we're going to do a different color. That's going to cause us to restructure this whole tree. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take the one with the higher count and use that as our base. Just because it's less work to do it that way. So we're gonna basically, yeah, we're gonna choose the bigger tree. So we're going to pick bigger, and then we're going to recalculate a tree. I know there's a faster way to like do tree calculations. So this node itself would be 3, because I think there is a faster way to do it. 5, 5, 6, and then so we're gonna recalculate that network, and then why are you crashing? Oh, do I have like a memory leak or something, brother? Why? That's like the second, third time it's just crashed while we're just doing our own thing. Was it a crash? Aborted by Pier. Excuse me? Our crew dude ticking system's acting up again. What? Brother, šta? Zašto ti ovo men smetaš? Line 80. 80. 80. What? Is this not chunk safe? No, it's not. Because check and set reference isn't safe. Well, no, because then it would have crashed deeper in. Yeah, Hytale wants to take a break. It's tired of the abuse. Okay, what are we doing wrong here? So, oh, get block type. We want this to be okay. Yeah, it's the get block type that's wrong, because even though yes that works, even though that works, I'm gonna have to like actually break this out and optimize this, but not right now. The world stuff isn't safe. And then, considering I'm repeatedly getting this, I should really not do it this way. But you know what I'm gonna do? Not worry about it. All right, what are you freaking about now? Too bad, because it wouldn't be null. Hey, good thing we're just letting this run, you know, that don't want to release unstable code. That's actually annoying. But that should be chunk safe now. So we shouldn't crash just from that. That was just frustrating. Just like actually annoying. To just like crash like that. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna he's smelling my neighbor cook, man. That's making me a little peckish. So ooh, I know exactly what we get. Here, you guys say hi to crew dude. Well, I killed crew dude, so you guys can enjoy crew dude's soulless eyes. I'm gonna be right back. All right, you guys, you guys pray for crew dude. God, wait, what? Huh? It wasn't even working. What do you mean it crashed? God damn it. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Why am I crashing? Oh, you know what? No, I did rebuild it. What'd I do? Yeah, I know I'm not in a system. Crew dude 81. Um. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Oh, because I'm doing this. Okay, we're. God damn it. All right. Um. This is gonna be. I'm typing this too much to where this should be a problem. So we're just gonna fix this. Because I gotta be difficult. Oh, whoops. Whoopsies. There we go. I know this is probably bothering more than one person. There, you guys happy? I'm happy. That's way nicer now. And then this is different. So, oh wait, yes? No. No, this is different. Anywhere else? No, we're good. Me and my unsafe programming. Yeah, I know. The second I got back, the crew dude looked at me and was like, "This ugly guy," and then just immediately fucked off. I was not ready for that at all. That was not me farting. That was my can. That was a really like sus noise. Okay, the soul is back. Crew dude is alive. Oh, wait, no, the shows are loaded. All right, well, we're gonna. All right, if we were gonna crash, we'll crash on our way back. Okay, we're good. Probably. Oh man, I need help. All right. So back to what we were doing pre-crash. And enjoying my beverage. I probably shouldn't have too many of these. Here's the Moser Raw Cocoa Dusted Truffles. They're really good. And I really should eat more than like one of them. I just start chowing down on them. I probably should eat something crunchy. That's too much work. Yeah, I know, he looks cool. We gotta... This needs to be a multi-block. Like, you put this together, and then, I don't know, it becomes like a boss or something. I think it'd be kind of fun. Little Easter egg. I like he just dances and just blows up. That's it. Yeah. Nah. Nah, it's not as cool. Alright. Back to what we were doing. So, Katoa, yeah, it's definitely things. Where are we at? What are we? Why are we here? Why are we in the Tigan system? That whole crash just made me so mad. Not bad, but threw me off. I'm really hoping that, like, I actually fixed it. But that's the importance of being chunk safe. Null, you ran into the moment where my insanity is only beginning to peak. I don't know where I'm at. Okay. So stuff. This is a conduit ticking system. Why are we in the conduit ticking system? I need to be in the conduit chunk system. We're building the final points of the network. So conduit endpoints, they're going to contain the specific conduit block component and their type, which is fine because that's all we need. We don't care about... Do we care about anything else? Do we care? No. Because... do we care about the positioning face or the endpoints? I don't think we do. Man, I really wish I had those original diagrams. I'm gonna have to dig through this, through the old stream VODs and find it. Because I definitely had like a good thought process going there, and I completely lost it. No, Crew Dude ain't gonna help sort nothing. Dude's vile. We love Crew Dude, but man, you don't want him around your blocks. You don't know what that guy's gonna do to him. But he's cool otherwise, you know? So we have our network node structure. Yes. So this is... We're going to have a list of our nodes. Not a list. Yeah, we can have a list. And then... A conduit node is... I mean, it should be a class. It should be a class, and then this needs to extend it. Alright. I'm gonna do the thing I didn't want to do, because this was doing just fine beforehand. So, this is going to have an array of conduit nodes. That this is connections, or connected nodes. Why are you complaining? You're right. Because it's not plural. Does it have to be public? No. That's gonna be. So you're gonna have an array of connected nodes. Cool. That's it. This one is going to have an int of its tree position equals 0. Yeah. That's what we're gonna do. Um, and then we're gonna have a walk function. Yeah, because we're gonna need to walk it. Well, the walk function is gonna be in the conduit network. Yeah, I guess we'll just have it do its thing. This is also going to have a because these are also conduit block components, I guess. Public conduit block components. So this is going to have its component. And this is going to have its type. So, okay, I guess I don't need to separate them. And I guess I'll store all the information. And I can dissolve it later. So that's fine. Whatever. So we have the node structure. Okay, so this is going to have its connected nodes. Yeah, it's just, if it's self-referential, it doesn't actually matter, because when we're walking, we're going to be going through the tree position. Then we are going to, for the conduit network, yay, conduit network is going to have a list of nodes. This is going to turn out well, guys. I just wanted to say. It's going to turn out great. Nothing's possibly going to go wrong here. Yeah, we're going to have a AN array of conduit nodes. And then we're going to have some functions here. So we're going to have an add node function. And then we're going to have merge network. Merge into network function. And then we're also going to have an ID. The ID, I think... Yeah, this is going to replace the conduit network block map. This is going to corrupt my save immediately. Should I make a second one of these? Yeah. Well, I know. Ah, shoot. I'll make a second map for this. Yeah, this is so disorganized. I need to completely reconstruct this. Definitely. It needs to get reconstructed, but I'm not too concerned. It's a bit of a mess as far as these conduit thingies go. So what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Little bird that's going like, what are you doing? I don't know why we have this. I think this is just all stuff from, yeah, we're going to be using the tick system, so we're going to be deleting the instance. Because we're not going to end up needing that. Builder codec, that's fine. You can go away. And then we're going to go from here. So, yeah, because originally I was going to use the conduit chunk in the component chunk store. I was going to use this as the like storage for the info, but it doesn't make sense if we're breaking it out per separate system. Because I was going to do it like on a chunk level, and that's kind of stupid. So, yeah, we're not going to do that. So we are going to have a yes. we're gonna have stuff. We're probably gonna end up referencing the connected networks back into the block itself. Wait, do I want the conduit networks just in the entity? Or in the block? In the conduit block component? Are you... Oh my god, I thought my game just crashed again. Hold on, I'm getting a call. Sorry. Hold on 1 second, guys. Chat, I apologize greatly. I have to bounce early. highly, highly unexpected situation has arose. So, um, this menacing man will be waiting for us. I'll see if I can pick it up later today, but don't expect anything. Like I said, I was trying to. I don't know if I told you guys this, but I was planning on like going for like 5 hours today, but I gotta cut this a little short. Yeah, life sometimes likes to come around a little quick. So, um, yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm fine. It's nothing too serious, but it's not. Uh, Basically, my friend got stuck in a snow ditch. You're not gonna come help. I'm just gonna show up with my you know those things that you put under the wheels, to help out. Yeah, no, Matt, please. You're gonna bring like a block of IRL TNT, and you're just gonna blow it up. I don't know what type of person you are, Matt, but you seem to really like explosives. So we'll pick this up as fast as we can. Oh wait, okay, I gotta do something. Hold on, before I leave. We'll bring this one too. Well, damn, I thought it would have been funnier. It's not that funny. Alright. Totem of the dude. This is the dude totem. But, hey, I appreciate you guys understanding. Yeah, I gotta bounce pretty quick here. So, yeah, you guys have a good night. I don't know how long this is gonna take, you know, because you know how snow gets sometimes. Sometimes it's 5 minutes. Sometimes it's like 3 hours. Yeah, dude, Dracus, for sure. Your magic mod, dude, send it. Like, don't worry about what the Hytale devs are gonna do. Um, you know, because they could have a bunch planned, but you should really just make your mod for the hell of it, and at least you'll learn and know how you're gonna make it later. So you know, but yeah, I do gotta bail early, and I was really unfortunate. Um, Studio of Art Hub, Hytale is not overrated. I think it's just underdeveloped. I think they're gonna do a lot because they're catching up in like 8 years of development. Uh, in well, this month. This game is basically like only 4 months old at this point. But yeah, chat. I apologize that the bounce so early. Just so random, but it happens. You know, with the snowstorms out here, you never know when someone's gonna get stuck. You're 4 hours out. All right, I'll see you, Matt. See you soon. But no, I appreciate you guys. Studio of Art Hub. I swear I have seen your channel before. Oh yeah. Okay. No, I have. Wow. What a random poll. Well, welcome. Welcome. But yeah, the game's The game's it's basically just only 4 months old. As much as, like, they've been developing it for years, they have to catch up a lot because of all the Riot stuff. There's definitely a lot of potential for the game, and I'm really excited. But for now, again, I apologize for the quick bailouts, chat, but I will be seeing you guys very soon.